Welcome to Grenada. Grenada is a small but vibrant island nation in the southeastern Caribbean, famous for its spices, lush landscapes, and warm, welcoming culture. Often called the Spice Isle, Grenada blends natural beauty with a rich colonial history and relaxed island life. Grenada sits north of Trinidad and Tobago and south of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The country includes three main islands, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. Volcanic origins give it mountainous terrain, rainforests, waterfalls, and black and white sand beaches. Grenada has a tropical climate year-round which is warm and humid. The best time for travel is during the dry season from December to May. The rainy season is from June to November. Tourism is a key part of the local economy, with cruise arrivals, waterfront shops, restaurants, and cultural attractions drawing visitors year-round. St. George's is the capital, also widely regarded as one of the prettiest harbors in the Caribbean. It serves as the administrative, political, and commercial center of the country. St. George's is Grenada's chief port and commercial hub, handling exports like nutmeg, cocoa, and mace, nutmeg being especially iconic and a major part of Grenada's identity. English is the official language, with Grenadian Creole commonly spoken too. Eastern Caribbean dollars are used locally, but U.S. dollars are widely accepted. ATMs are available at the cruise terminal as well as around St. George's close to the port. The city has a lively mix of African, French, and British influences seen in music, food, festivals, and architecture. Rich in English, French, and West Indian history, St. George's is filled with beautiful, well-preserved examples of French and British colonial architecture. Grenada Port Authority Cruise Ship Terminal is Grenada's main cruise terminal, located in St. George's, the island's historic capital. Ships dock at the Melville Street Cruise Terminal, a modern facility with a welcoming shopping area and easy access to town. It can handle multiple ships at once, including larger vessels. The cruise ships dock at the St. George's Cruise Terminal, right by the heart of Grenada's capital. From there, many attractions, shops, and activities are easily reachable on foot or with a short taxi transport ride. If you have more time and want to explore farther inland, these places are great for tours. Annandale Falls is a lush waterfall with swimming pool at the base, about a 20 to 30-minute drive. Grand Etang National Park is a rainforest park with Crater Lake, wildlife, including Mona monkeys, and trails. River Antoine Estate Rum Distillery is a historic rum distillery with traditional production methods and tastings. Visit spice plantations to see nutmeg, cinnamon, and cocoa growing since Grenada is famous for spices. Smaller ships might dock at the Inner Harbor Carinage waterfront, a more charming historic area lined with local shops and eateries. The joyful steel band music lets visitors experience the Caribbean vibes. Popular photo op with the colorful signage and ships. Here is the entrance of the terminal. The floor is marked for easy navigation and directional signages are available too. Taxi dispatch kiosk offering regulated taxi services. Helpful information on the taxi rates for tours. Tourist information kiosk with maps guides from the Grenada Tourism Authority. A detailed large map of Grenada. The terminal is modern and designed to handle cruise passengers. The Grenada Cruise Terminal is well equipped with essentials for the convenience of cruise passengers. It also connects directly to a duty-free shopping complex and sits within easy walking distance of downtown St. George's amenities and attractions. Once you disembark, walk the pier towards the exit. You will pass through the shopping mall before entering the city. These duty-free shops at the Esplanade Mall offers a range of products such as perfume, cosmetics, jewelry, liquor, tobacco, local craft, and a variety of souvenirs among other products. A tourist information kiosk, ATMs, free Wi-Fi, public restrooms, and other amenities are also available within the terminal area. For food and drinks, there are cafes and restaurants. Since the port is situated right in the heart of St. George's, you're within easy walking distance of additional services and attractions. You will find more shops, supermarkets, and local markets such as the Spice Market or Market Square. Here are some few tips when visiting. It is illegal for anyone, including children, to wear camouflage clothing in Grenada. If you rent a car, remember they drive on the left side of the road. Getting around the island with different modes of transportation. Taxis are available right outside the terminal. Local buses depart nearby at Melville Street for public transport around town. Water taxis offer scenic transfers to beaches and other coastal spots. The city is compact and generally safe in daylight, but watch your step as some sidewalks may be narrow or uneven. Here is the trolley train tickets booth for the St. George's City Tour. It served as the gateway to a charming open-air journey through one of the most picturesque towns in the Caribbean. At the counter, the friendly attendant pointed out the time schedule for the train rides, which were conveniently timed to depart every hour. The Grenada Discovery Train, a bright trolley-style vehicle that looked perfectly suited for navigating the narrow, winding streets of the city. It was fun for a quick overview, allowing visitors to see the historic fortifications, the bustling markets, and the colonial architecture without having to hike the city's famous and incredibly steep hills. By the time the train circled back to the waterfront, visitors would have discovered the heart of the city in just a fraction of the afternoon. Historical sites and museums are also within walking distance. These options are great if you want to stay close to the ship and explore on your own. For shopping and local markets, check out the Esplanade Mall offering duty-free shops. St. George's Market, also known as the Spice Market, offers fresh spices, local produce, handmade crafts, etc. For historic and cultural spots, visit Fort George, a historic fort overlooking the harbor with great views of St. George's. Visit Grenada National Museum and learn about Grenada's history, including Amerindian, colonial, and cultural exhibits. Here are some walkable options from the cruise port. The Careenage offers a scenic stroll, its colorful waterfront bustling with boats, cafes, and vibrant island life. Church Street and the historic center let you admire the colonial architecture while soaking in the local vibe. The Immaculate Conception Cathedral is a historic Catholic cathedral on a hill overlooking the harbor. Here's how to walk from the cruise port to historic Sendall Tunnel, or the famous steps up the hill that give you panoramic views of the cruise terminal and harbor in St. George's. These steps lead toward Fort George and are a favorite photo spot. The climb uphill takes between 10 to 15 minutes, depending on your pace. Some tips before you go up the steps. It is a steep climb, so take it slow, especially in heat. Wear good walking shoes as some steps can be uneven. Best lighting for pictures is mid-morning to early afternoon. Exit Melville Street Cruise Terminal and turn right onto Melville Street, downtown side, toward the Sendall Tunnel. The tunnel is a historic 340-foot passageway in the heart of St. George's, Grenada, that offers a unique shortcut through the town's steep hills. Completed in 1894, it was originally designed to accommodate horse-drawn carriages traveling between the harbor and the city center. Today, it remains a vital, if narrow, artery for both vehicles and pedestrians. The tunnel also serves as a shortcut between the Careenage Thaner Harbor and the Esplanade, which is the commercial waterfront are ship-docked, allowing people to avoid a strenuous climb over the hillside. Walking through the tunnel can be an adventure, as there is no formal sidewalk. Pedestrians must hug the wall to stay clear of the one-way vehicular traffic. Walk a few minutes until you reach the tunnel, then look for a steep set of concrete steps heading uphill on your right. The locals often just call them the steps to Fort George. Climb the steps to the top. At the top, you'll reach the road near Fort George. This is one of the best panoramic viewpoints in St. George's. You will see ships docked below, red-roofed buildings, and the sparkling turquoise water. Great spot for taking amazing pictures. You can stop here for photos or continue towards the fort if it is open, or continue to the Careenage Inner Harbor, which offers a scenic stroll, its colorful waterfront bustling with boats, cafes, and vibrant island life. great spot for taking amazing pictures. The local market square is a short walk from the port. The market is located just 2 or 3 inland from the port area. It's open air and lively, especially in the morning, a perfect place to buy fresh spices like nutmeg, mace, and saffron to take home. Here's how to walk from the cruise terminal to the local spice market, often referred to as the St. George's Market or simply Spice Market. Once you exit the cruise terminal building, you'll be right in downtown St. George's on the main street, at Melville Street. Turn left and begin walking along the street. You'll be heading towards the heart of the city. Walking to the Spice Market. After a few minutes, about 5 to 10 minutes of walking, you'll arrive at St. George's Market, which is the local spice and produce bazaar where vendors sell local spices such as nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, turmeric, etc. Besides fresh aromatic local spices, you will also find fresh produce, handmade crafts, textiles, and souvenirs. Vendors also sell fresh fruit and snacks near the market area. It's a fun cultural stop and a great way to experience Grenada's nickname, the Spice Isle.
Get some vanilla.
Here's a guide for walking from your cruise ship dock to the water taxi dock. Walk through the terminal and look out for water taxi sign. Follow the sign and exit the terminal area on the side of the building. When you exit the terminal, you'll see a waterfront street of St. George's downtown. The dock is located adjacent to next building of the terminal area. Turn towards the waterfront harbor area. The water taxi area is close by and is a short and straightforward walk from the terminal. It only takes 3-6 minutes on foot from the terminal exit to the water taxi boarding area where boats load passengers for trips to Grand Anse Beach and Mount Rouge Beach. Beaches and water activities are typically a short taxi or water taxi ride, perfect for swimming, sunbathing, or snorkeling. Grand Anse Beach is Grenada's most famous beach, with white sand, calm waters, beach bars, and restaurants. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes from port by taxi or water taxi. Mount Rouge Beach is another nice option. It is a quieter beach with lesser crowd. Molinaire Bay Underwater Sculpture Park is an artistic marine attraction you can snorkel or dive to see unique underwater sculptures that double as reef habitats. After passing the water taxi pier, we continue the same path to the St. George Bus Terminal. The main hub for public transportation in Grenada is the St. George Bus Terminal, which is located right on Melville Street in the heart of the capital. The terminal serves as the central jumping-off point for nearly all bus routes on the island. These buses are actually vibrant minibuses that are independently operated and easily identified by a route number sticker on their windshield and a license plate starting with the letter H. Coverage. The transportation network is divided into numbered zones that cover most of the island's main roads. Route number 1. This is the most frequent route, traveling along the coast through the popular Grand Anse area to the airport. Route number 2 services the eastern side of the island, heading toward the parish of St. David's. Route number 5 travels up the scenic west coast toward Guayave and as far north as Sauteurs. Route number 6 cuts through the lush, mountainous interior of the island, passing through areas like Grand Etang National Park. Operating hours: buses generally run from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., Monday through Saturday. Service is extremely limited or non-existent on Sundays and public holidays. There is no fixed time schedule. Buses typically wait at the terminal until they are full before departing, which means you might leave immediately or wait for 15 minutes. Fares: travel is very affordable, typically ranging from $2.50 EC to $10 EC roughly. Hope you have enjoyed the tour and thank you for watching.